Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Cindy Strong here. And it's a Tech Tip Tuesday. So today we're going to talk about something that I don't know, some of you might know how to do, but I just want to show you some of the things that I use it for. And we can go from there because it's a pretty easy thing to do. And I've been utilizing this for quite some time now, especially when I'm too tired to type something. So I use this totally cool tool to do some of the heavy lifting for me. And I know that you can do this directly into like your chat and stuff, but sometimes I like to use Google for a lot of things. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to voice text into a Google Doc and how I use it to create stuff with ChatGPT, because sometimes I just want to like download some thoughts and that kind of stuff. So I don't know if you guys know what's in your Google, but let me show you. Let me share my screen and let me show you. Let's see. Let's do share screen. And right here. Oh, yep, there we are. All right. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to my Google Drive. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this. I just wanted to make sure that my microphone was working good. Okay, I want to show you where to go to get this. So say, for instance, I got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. I really need to focus on getting a couple of projects done. So I just wanted to talk to, instead of trying to type all this out, because I can sit here and write it down, or I can sit here and type it out, or I can just voice text it right into Google Doc and then throw it into ChatGPT and have ChatGPT help me out with the time frame, because I'm going to be doing my demo for tomorrow. I like to do this before I leave work. Yeah, I go from here to the other room. But anyway, before I shut down for the night, I always like to either write down or I do this for one thing I need to do. I think I need to hit the go live button in, there we go, Instagram. Sorry about that, guys. That's one thing that I always seem to forget. And then let me make sure that this is going into my group here, because too many things to try to do, too many streams at once for me. It's just, I don't know what happens to my brain, but here we go. So let me go to it says I'm live. Where am I? It says I'm live. Hit the go live here we go. There we go. There we go. Where am I? It says I'm live. Okay, there we go. Share. Where am I? Where is my share? My share screen. Come on. Oh, wait. Nope. Is that it? Nope. Nope. All right. Where's my share screen? Maybe I can find it on here. Maybe I can. Oh, here we go. All right. So let's do share and share to group. And here we go. And post. Okay. All right. Got that part done. All right. Okay. So now I am going to go back over to my Google Doc. And then you're going to go to this area right here where it says tools, because it is a tool. Right here where it says voice typing, You click on that, and this little microphone comes up. Now, this, you just got to make sure that this is on, and you'll know because it won't, it'll stop doing its thing for you, because it's going to type everything out, and it just types everything out all in one, sentence, but that's okay. It don't matter. All right. So I'm going to click to speak, and I am going to say, hey, help me create a DMO for tomorrow. These are the things that I have to do. So I would like to take a break for lunch, and I'm going to start work at 9 a.m. and I need to get these things done. I have client number 1 that I have to finish a funnel and email sequence for, comma, and then I have client number 2 that I have to finish a website for, very close to being done, but probably about 2 hours, and about 2 hours for the funnel as well. And then I would like to create content for my page for 3 more days. And I want to talk about business and creating a new launch project, or opening a business for the first time, and what that looks like in the online space. I kind of want to do a series about this. So if we can create a little bit of content around that, it's my next project. Okay, so see, I'm going to stop that. I'm just going to talk to it, okay? Just talking to it. I didn't want to type all that out. So now I'm going to take this and copy it. Let me just make sure that I am live and showing you guys my screen, because that would be really bad if I'm not. Because that's one thing about StreamYard that, I wish I could see myself. I guess I could if I did 2 screens, if I put it onto 2 screens. Okay. Anyway. Hit the go live button in. There we go. Could if I did 2 screens. Okay. I'm there. Yay. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to come over to ChatGPT. And what I have noticed lately, that this here ChatGPT says 5, right? I have been going to the legacy model 4.0 because it seems to remember much more about me than the 5 does. And the 5 seems a little stiff and not quite my brand voice like I used to really like about the 4.0. So I just changed it back to 4.0. You have to do that every time you start a new chat. If you forget, you'll remember when your content's not coming out quite as good as it used to. All right, now I'm going to paste this in here. Well, first I'm going to say, can you help me create a demo for tomorrow with this info. Oh, come on. All right. And I'm just going to paste that in there. Hit enter. Okay. Started at 9 a.m. Focus funnel, email client number 1, website for client number 2, content for your biz. Okay. These things I need. So client number 1, finalize the funnel structure, right? And load the email sequence, or finish. Yeah, I already started it. Okay. Test automations and thank you flow. Knock this out while your brain's fresh. Yes, that is true. Because, man, I'll tell you what, that coffee is powerful in the morning. It is. I love my coffee. And then 11 a.m., website finishing touches, load missing content, bios, policies, CTAs, test, and contact. Some of this is already done, but that's okay. I will definitely go over all of that. It's always good to go through it again. And then lunch and unplug. Yeah, that's unplug is not going to happen. But okay. And that's an hour. Yeah, there's no way I'm sitting here for an hour. Okay. Maybe 30 minutes, but I'll probably be running behind anyway. 2 p.m. to 3:30, content creation, 3:30 to 4:30. Oh, I have office hours. So I'll have to put that in there. Wrap up a checklist. Hey, it's pretty good, right? All right. So now all I have to do is just say, hey, can you give me a Google Doc that I can print? All right. And so now my DMO is done for tomorrow. It's going to give me that Google Doc and I print it out and there I am. I'm done. All right. So now here we have okay, now I can I mean, what else would you use this for? Would you guys use this for something? Let me see if I can come back here and take this down so I can see you guys. All right. What would you use this for? Would you use this for you know what I did was I started writing a book. And at first I was typing everything and making everything all pretty and stuff. And then I thought, why should I do this? Let me just talk it out and then clean it up with ChatGPT. How about that? When I first started writing it, though, I didn't have ChatGPT. I did, however, have this Google Talk to Text. So let me know, you guys, what you would use this for. But I use it for all kinds of things, and especially when I'm just too tired to type, and I think, why don't I just use the Talk to Text and just have it help me? Just have it do its thing, and that coupled with ChatGPT, I mean, why not? Anyway, that's just one little quick tip for today. I hope that helps you guys streamline some things because I'll tell you, when you're in this business, sitting in front of the computer, anything that you can do that's faster, quicker, easier. I always like to do a DMO, not like for the whole week. I like to do it for the next day of really specific things that I need to have done. There are certain things that I do automatically. I don't even have to write them down anymore. Like basically reaching out to people and that kind of stuff. I don't need to write that down because a lot of this stuff I do on my phone before I get out of bed. Just because it just helps me start the day out and then kind of know who I need to catch up with or whatever. So that part I don't even put in my DMO anymore because I just automatically do it. But there are certain things that I need to be reminded. I gotta do this. I can't, I can't avoid it. One more day. Not that I'm avoiding it, but I got to get it done because sometimes you just get tired of doing one thing and you have to move on to something else. So anyway, I'm just going on and on. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. I will see you next week, if not sooner, because I'll probably be back on here at some point talking about something else. All right. Have a good day. Bye.